Mr. Fanto, do you have something ready for me?
Mr. Tonga.
Oh, Mr. Tonga's ready. That's lovely. Come on up, sir. Mr. Tonga, did you get a chance to watch a movie today? Did you get a chance to watch a movie?
Yeah, I did.
What'd you think of that? Is that your mom with you?
Yeah.
Did your mom get to see that movie?
No.
Oh, your mom didn't get to see that? I'm sure she'd be very proud of you, wouldn't she?
No.
Disgusting how you behaved on that video.
You could feel the judge's disappointment slice through the courtroom like a blade. This wasn't just another legal proceeding, it was a moment of reckoning, a test of personal accountability. And when the judge asked, "Was that your mother?" the weight of it landed like a punch. Suddenly, it wasn't about the law anymore. It was about shame, about respect, about finally growing up.
It'd be 12 months. And Mr. Tonga, before you threw your hissy fit and then stormed out of the virtual courtroom and then logged back in and began cussing and spewing vulgarities at my Zoom clerk, before that happened, I was trying to explain to you that the reason that you go down to probation is to determine if you need anything. I don't know. It could be non-reporting. I know you don't have a record, but I don't know anything about you. So the goal is to send you down there, they talk with you, and then they make a recommendation. You get to speak with your attorney about it. I get to review it. And then I decide on what I think is an appropriate sentence, if anything. I mean, I will tell you that if I would have seen how you were behaving down there before you were excused for the day, you would have done jail time. You would have been held in contempt of court, and I would have put you in jail for at least
Prejudice. This right here is why courtroom behavior matters. Mr. Tonga didn't just lose his temper. He unleashed a full-blown tirade, cursing out a Zoom clerk like it was some kind of playground dispute. But now, he's standing before a judge who's having none of it. This isn't a game. Disrespecting court officials, even virtually, isn't just rude. It's reckless. And it comes with real consequences. Contempt charges, fines, even jail time.
like, I don't know where you come from. How old are you?
21.
Okay, you're young, you're immature, incredibly immature. You need to learn how to behave appropriately in adult settings. This isn't 8th grade. This isn't your senior year of high school. You are in a courtroom, sir, and I'm not going to tolerate it at all. You're not special here. And when you meet with the probation department, if they come to me and they tell me that you're disruptive down there or vulgar down there, because I see you have a different persona when you're in a courtroom, right? You didn't come in here and talk to me that way. You got a little mouthy, but you certainly didn't behave like that in here, did you? No, you didn't. But you didn't have a problem behaving that way with clerks. If you act that way with my probation officers, I will give you jail. You could do 90 days in jail, and you can withdraw your plea. You're going to treat the people in this building with respect.
Yes, ma'am.
They didn't get you here. You got you here.
This is the judge laying down the law, not just the legal kind, but the kind life teaches the hard way. You're not in 8th grade, she says, voice low but heavy. And you can feel it, the weight, the warning. This isn't punishment for the sake of it. It's a wake-up call. She's not just handing down a sentence. She's handing him a choice. One last shot. One final chance to grow up before the consequences get real.
Did you go over your constitutional rights with your attorney, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And that's this advice of rights form. Did you have a chance to talk to Mr. Fanto about all of your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you sign and date that form? You have to speak up a bit for my court reporter. Were you in the city of Taylor on November 20th of 2023?
Yes, ma'am.
And were you in a vehicle at that time?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you a passenger in the vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you drinking in the vehicle?
No, ma'am.
You have open intoxicants in the vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and you were in possession of those? Mr. Fanto, have I complied with the court rule?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm going to accept the plea as knowing and voluntarily given.
What stands out here is how the judge draws a firm line. This isn't just about how you behave in front of her. It's about how you treat everyone in that courtroom, clerks, officers, probation staff. Because respect doesn't begin and end at the bench. It's constant. It's all or nothing. That's not just a courtroom rule. That's a life rule.
Going to be referred down to the probation department for them to do the pre-sentence investigation, okay? And then
Okay.
after that, you'll get a court date. You're gonna hear from them within the next week in the mail. If you don't get anything in the mail, Mr. Tonga, you have to call up the court. It's your responsibility to make sure you make it to that interview.
Okay.
So you call and ask for probation. I mean, in the event that it's lost. Until then, I know I gave you bond conditions, and in your little temper tantrum that you threw, you were very upset and you said, well, I'm not gonna comply with these terms. You are. You will comply with them because you don't want to see me. We got off on a bad foot. I'm taking your plea. I'm not holding it against you, but I'm letting you know you will comply with the terms of my bond.
Yes, ma'am.
You'll do what you're supposed to do.
You can tell the judge is firm, but fair. She's not punishing Mr. Tonga for his past, but she's drawing a clear line in the sand. One more misstep, and the consequences will hit hard. This isn't just a second chance, it's the last one. The line between redemption and regret is razor thin, and he's standing right on it.
Okay. All right, we're back on the record from January, and cause number 2021 CR 0667, State of Texas versus Jeremy Michael Tapia. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Hank Wilkins for the state.
Kim
Defense.
Gonzalez for defense.
And are you Mr. Tapia?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and so when was the UA completed?
This morning, Judge.
This morning?
This morning.
You know me so well. All right, the court found 9 true, and the state was requesting a termination unsatisfactorily. And I believe probation, you were in agreement with termination. Is there anything either party wishes to state?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor, just that he took your admonishments very seriously. He's working very hard to make sure that he came back in compliance, and I'm very proud of the job that he's doing right now, Judge.
All right, the court will deny the motion and terminate unsat. All right, is there anything else?
No, Your Honor, may we be excused?
All right, we can go off the record. So, Mr. Tapia,
Yes.
you need to make sure you do better, because otherwise you could end up in a court. Don't get happy because you're not going to prison or anything of that nature. Continue on with what you've been doing to remain clean and sober.
Yes. For my
And
daughter.
even though you're no longer on probation here, if there's ever an issue that pops up, or you're trying to get services for treatment and they're not giving you the treatment, or you are lost, you can always come back in the 187. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court and being clean and sober.
Appreciate it.
Now this contrast. It's chef's kiss. Jeremy Topia is the flip side of the system. He listened. He showed up. He put in the work. And the court noticed. The judge thanks him for dressing appropriately, for staying sober. That's not just justice being served. That's growth being recognized. Proof that not every courtroom story ends in tragedy. Sometimes people rise. Sometimes they turn it all around.
Going to be referred down to the probation department for them to do the pre-sentence investigation, okay? And then
Okay.
after that, you'll get a court date. You're gonna hear from them within the next week in the mail. If you don't get anything in the mail, Mr. Tonga, you have to call up the court. It's your responsibility to make sure you make it to that interview.
Okay.
So you call and ask for probation. I mean, in the event that it's lost. Until then,